started out by thinking about the last 4 years and all the things we've done together, and I have a long list, and I want to go through them. Some of them are awesome, some of them are kind of funny, but these are not things that I did in particular, but things that we all did together. And I found, especially given my reason for running for the council, was looking at previous versions of the council and not seeing a lot to be, actually I saw a lot to be concerned with, and I saw a lot of things not being done. But I made a list here, starting with these council chambers and this historical society, which we started out. We were in the basement for many years. The Southwest Interceptor, which will obviously have a benefit to our sewer system, but also to development, opening up new development for the town to grow. A framework for more productive and respectful debate in the future. I think that's an accomplishment we can all be proud of, as things inevitably will get tough going forward. The interchange, I understand there's a lot left to do there, but as I said, look, the last meeting and the meeting before and through the TAC, what an accomplishment. Whatever future councils decide on specifically implementing it, I think the idea that we have a plan and a shared plan with the county and the state is an enormous accomplishment that we shouldn't overlook. Solar, it's been a while since we've talked about it. I have this thing on my desk. I guess we need to get a picture here after the council meeting, but really taking steps to reduce our energy costs and invest in some infrastructure that'll help us down the line, and being nationally recognized for it is cool, and something I think we should all be proud of. And by the way, I think a 7-0 vote at every turn is something we ought to be proud of. Same thing with Green Step Cities, taking just logical steps at really no additional cost, and in almost every case, I think saving money to be more judicious with our resources. Stabilizing the water and sewer funds. I know that's Councilmember Gable's bugaboo, but just looking at the financial report tonight, seeing those trend lines going in the right direction is something we all ought to be proud of. Urban chickens.
And bees.
And bees, yeah, I forgot about the bees. But giving people,
can't leave the honey out.
Yeah, it's a very sweet, thing. We have a new city park coming and new park features at I think most, if not all, of our parks, which is great, especially for a father of about 1 million young children. Our new garbage contract and our process that we went through with that, and really looking to competition to enforce a better deal for all of our residents. All the downtown growth and improvement that we are seeing, but also that we can see on the horizon with some of the policies we've put in place. It's very exciting. Investigating and getting an ambulance here, or at least better service for our residents. I was very impressed with the work that frankly the rest of you did with that, but honored to be here as part of it. Getting the old brewery back open after the flood of 2014, and that was a private solution, but it took some public effort on our part to negotiate and get some focus from the state, but then also to take a little bit of a risk on the financing that we took, and now to see that building thriving is cool. All of our efforts to market the city, our new website, our marketing policy, our website, our social media, our communications is, I think, just orders of magnitude better than it was 4, 5, 6 years ago, and I think we should all be very proud of that, and especially Tom and his team. The poop bag, I think it was a big deal. Always enjoy getting that update every couple months. Our leadership and scale, and not just Tanya being the current chair, which is amazing, but really getting scale to prioritize Jordan projects within a county-wide agenda has been an awesome thing to see and to be a part of. A similar note, our school and city meetings is just opening the lines of communication and having a better, there's always area for improvement, but just getting together 3-4 times a year and outlining things we could all work on together. And lastly, and really importantly for me, pending another few minutes here, I made it out of this council without being sanctioned for any kind of ethical issue, which is a big accomplishment. So I want to commend myself and all of you for not doing that. So, obviously there was other things that were difficult and things probably I'm not so proud of or we aren't so proud of, but that's for the past. And this was it was really fun to kind of look back just through my emails and see all that list, and that's just one one term of really showing how we can work together. So lastly, I want to say thanks to each of you. I've really developed, I think, good friendships with each of you, and in your own capacity of being respectful colleagues in this room and dedicated public servants, but not just in this room, and all that you do for the community. I'm really honored to have shared a little time with you and look forward to working with you in the future in that capacity. So there's my longest council comment speech ever.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, I guess I want to thank both of you. I honestly have looked to both of you as very good friends. Brenda gave me my first kind of job in Jordan reffing football many years ago. And that's how long I've known Brenda and considered you a friend. And and Mike, I didn't know you before. I hope we be lifelong friends. You know, I really hope you run again, quite frankly. I hope you take a little break and then you decide to come back, because this sometimes can be a very thankless job, and the public, all the things you two have given, it's really grateful, and it's been an honor. So thank you, both of you.
Thank you. Well, Mike, gee, I don't think I can duplicate that list, but
You were here for all of it, so.
Add in the police department and then you got it.
Oh, yeah.
that's right.
Splash pad.
There, yeah.
Renter's policy.
When I retired, I always wanted to be on either the city council or the school board. And when I left school, I was like, well, I kind of know the school, and I was thrilled to be able to serve on this council. I've learned a lot. I've appreciated the input from all of you, and it has truly been a wonderful experience. And it's wonderful because we have an excellent staff. And it's wonderful because all of you are honest and respectful. And I think we've learned to agree to disagree. And I do believe I value the friendships that we've made. And I'm honored to have had the chance to serve with all of you. So thank you.